So this is the website you can open on your computer. This is for the technology class that I finished last week. This is the front cover. This is the first lesson, which is a literature lesson based off the book. This is the entire lesson plan I had to type up for it. All the standards, assessments, technology, and whatnot. And then if you go down, I made this video as an introduction video to the class. So that's like to introduce the lesson. And then after, I have a video of the story being read. Blah blah blah. And then after that, that's when I have students be divided into pairs on the iPads. And I created like a poll and like a review website where they type in a certain link. And I got to create all the questions and all the multiple choice answers based off the book. So like one of them is, by the end of the story, how many apples does everyone have on top of their heads? So it's 6, 10, or 8 apples. And when they click on their answer, a graph appears with everyone's results to see like how many people chose 6 apples, 10, or 8. So I like did 5 questions of those because they're kindergarten, obviously. And then after they, like for the entire activity part, they color and cut these apples. And then they'll each be cutting out one of these for their picture. And they're creating a self-portrait with how many apples they think they can balance on their head. So like I made one that says I have 4 apples up on top. So I posted a picture of the finished work. And then I found this song about the story to play while the students are doing the activity. Yeah, so that's a literature assignment. I mean the literature lesson, and then the second lesson plan I had to do is a math one. So this is the entire lesson plan I typed up for the math lesson plan. Standards, critical thinking, technology, assessments. And then I have the story video again, just in case they need a refresh on the story. And then after, I put a link and a screenshot right here of an apple counting game. So it's like they're counting the apples. Count the apples and click on the right answer. It's like similar to the activity that they're going to do, so I put that in there. And then I created this coloring sheet on Microsoft Word, which was a pain in the butt. But I took this basket from Google and removed the background and added it to the tree picture and put an empty box here so that I could write a number in it. And students are basically coloring the picture, cutting it out. Each student will have a different number in the basket, and then they'll be coloring that amount of apples and cutting them out. And then they will be gluing them to the tree. So like this one I made here at home, there's 7 apples in the basket, so they cut and color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and glue it on red construction paper. And then I created a rubric online so that they have some type of grade and like a point system. So I did like terrific, good job, okay job, needs work, and then the things that I'm assessing them on are use of class time, required element, and attractiveness. And then I put the video of the song about the story again to have it played while they're doing the activity. And then I mentioned it in the literature lesson plan, but their first activity and then this sheet that they just made will be put all together to make our own 10 apples on top story. And that's what's all due tomorrow.
Got your address in this letter.